Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
I'm seeing a lot of kids around everyone else's table except for ours.
At the School Lunch Challenge,
Guess these kids don't like pizza?
Carly and Tresnay came bottom of the class
Far too much dough and nothing else on the plate.
and were sent to sudden death. Then,
Go, go, go.
at the food truck in Melbourne,
The salmon's raw.
Right, guys, you got to return. Unhappy customers.
one group survived, leaving the other team
We are Gonski.
with a mission at Kitchen HQ.
We need to fight. We want to win and not go to sudden death.
But it was Annie and Jason
I just can't remember how I did my blood orange sauce last time.
who came unstuck.
The sauce had a little strange flavor to it.
Annie and Jason, Carly and Tresnay. May the best team win.
Tonight,
One of us is going home. This kind of stuff doesn't happen to good people.
the competition is shaken up
That's the first for My Kitchen Rules. One team helping the other in a sudden death cook-off.
when Carly and Tresnay
Get it on!
battle Annie and Jason
Oven, now.
and a competition favourite goes home.
I've never been so scared in my life.
This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. This is the best night. This is the best. And everything's alright. We live the best life. This is the best night of my life. This is the best night of my life.
Going into Kitchen HQ, we're feeling really positive. We're feeling pumped. We want to get in there. We want to cook some amazing food because someone's going home today.
It's the second sudden death cook-off. This is a battle. Essentially, it's exactly what it is.
We're not going to be taking any easy ways out today. We're going to go in there, we're going to push it, and we're going to win.
Teams, this is sudden death.
You need to be strong because the slightest stumble could send you home.
I don't want Annie and Jason to go home, but the alternative is us going home, and I want that less.
Ladies, how are you feeling today?
And we're feeling great. We're feeling really, really good. Really positive.
We actually believe that not being positive is what got us here in the first place into SD, but
Which is sudden death. We just don't like calling it that, so we shortened it to SD. It doesn't sound as bad.
So SD, we don't talk about it. It's a bit like Voldemort on Harry Potter. Yeah, I said it.
You said it.
I said it. SD cannot be named.
Annie and Jason, how much do you need each other today?
Massively. The other day, we let the pressure get to us. So I need to take the lead today, and I need to be strong for the both of us. I need to direct us to a victory. Today, I'm the head chef. In saying that, the head chef still has to answer to his wife.
We're really going to work as a team today. Support each other, and I just want to cook some good food today. Last time in kitchen headquarters, we just felt the pressure and it wasn't a good outcome. So today, we're going to work well as a team.
Carly and Tresnay, Annie and Jason, this is it. Your future in this competition is in your hands.
May the best team win.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
We want to be here. We're not taking this lying down.
Take to your stations.
Girls, good luck. Cook well. You'll need to.
Your time starts now.
Good luck, guys.
Good girl, washing your hands.
Yes, it's all about the hygiene.
Hygiene first. Well,
Let's get into this. I love you too. This is it. This is our last opportunity to prove what we can do in this competition.
Annie and Jason, what are you making today? We're doing a cheese souffle for an entree. For entree, we're making twice-baked Gruyere souffle with walnut, pear and rocket salad.
For main, we're cooking beef Wellington with potato gratin and red wine sauce.
For the dessert, we're cooking creme caramel with spun sugar and edible flowers.
This menu, I think, represents the sort of food that we love to cook at home for our family and friends. So I hope we can do ourselves proud and we can finish off strong today.
Be amazing, be resilient, inspire. Be amazing, be resilient, inspire.
All right, sweet?
I'm doing this for Tresnay, but I'm also doing this for my students. I really want my students to be proud of their teacher and believe that anything's possible.
Far out, lady.
That's how much I want you to be amazing and inspiring. For entree, we're serving prawn and ricotta stuffed zucchini flowers with lime mayonnaise.
For main, we're serving beef cheeks in red wine with cheesy polenta and Brussels sprout salad.
For dessert, we are making a strawberry shortcake stack.
First things first, Carly gets onto the deep fryers.
I need to get the fries nice and hot so that when I'm ready to put the zucchini flowers in, they're ready to accept.
Have you got that turned on, man?
Yeah.
Let's try. What are you doing even turning it on?
Kiara.
Carly turned it on without any oil in it. Classic Carls. This is why I'm going to take on the role of head chef today.
This is just a little bit of smoke to get the ceremony started, you know?
Just want to see if the head chef was watching.
All right, we need to move like triple speed today.
Yeah, definitely got to be quick.
We need to get our desserts done in this prep time because they need to be in the fridge to set. And we have a lot of prep to do for our main, as well as making our entrees. We've got a lot of things to do. So I need to get onto that puff pastry for our beef Wellington for the main, and Jason needs to get onto getting those soufflés underway.
So I'm doing my sheets puff today because we just don't have time to make a proper puff unless everyone wants to eat tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to make my pastry dough extra buttery, and I'm going to bring it out every 20 to 30 minutes and roll it out again.
It's worked before, let's just hope it works today.
Puff's definitely an ambitious thing to do for a sudden dare, especially with this much pressure.
All right, I'm going to get on to the beef cheeks. So we've got 90 minutes on the clock. We've got to get our entree out in that time, but we've also got to start prepping our main course.
All right, so we're going to have braised beef cheeks. So I'm going to cook them in some stock and some red wine and some herbs.
Beef cheeks will take a while in the pressure cooker because they need to be juicy and tender, and if they're not, it's going to ruin the whole dish.
I love a beef cheek in the morning. In the morning?
In the afternoon, whenever.
Sweetie, I'm in my comfort zone. For our entree, we're making twice-baked Gruyere soufflé. This is a dish very close to our hearts. It makes cheese shine while also keeping it light. But today, we don't want to go over the top with the cheese because we're trying to make it match our three-course menu.
Anya and Jason are leading with cheese, and I think it's very clever. Double-baked cheese soufflé is something I really enjoy. I mean, the only thing you can do wrong with it is over-bake it so it just kind of collapses.
I've got to separate my eggs today. Annie thinks I'm a little bit of a loser about this, but you can use a plastic bottle and suck the egg yolks out.
Is it working?
Yeah. So I'm going really well. I've got 3 done. And then the 4th one, I split the yolk and I stuff all my egg whites.
Told you not to bother around with that.
Jace,
Yeah, mate.
how you going? I hear Annie and Jason having a bit of trouble with the separation, and this is my field of expertise.
How you going? Where's your eggs?
What are you doing? This there.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Let me show you this. Let me show you.
What is she doing on their side? She should be on her side. Go back to your... Seriously. Quickly.
What are you doing, Carly?
Carly, get back on your side.
I'm not.
You know what? They're our friends. Can't help myself.
That's the first for My Kitchen Rules. One team helping the other in a sudden death cook-off.
Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Well done, Carly. Now go. Go.
Right. Carly, are you going to help these guys win or what?
I love an egg separation. I'm addicted to it.
Mate, when an egg calls, I must separate.
I'm working on the stuffing of the zucchini flowers for the entree. We've got 1 hour and 15 to go.
We're right on time. That 80s song, right on time. Right on time, baby, right on time.
I'd like to see Carly and Tresnay win today.
Carly and Tresnay are so much fun. It'd be a shame to lose them so early.
How are you going?
Yeah, good. I've got my white sauce done. Now I'm just sticking the cheese
Yep.
through that and then...
Uh-oh, here comes the cheese.
Today we're supporting Annie and Jason. We'd prefer an original one over a gate crasher. You know, we're the originals. We walked in here from the start, and we love Carly and Tresnay, but we hope that Annie and Jason do win today.
Are they going in the oven soon?
Yep, give me 5 minutes and I'll be in, babe.
Guys, we've got 1 hour left.
Come on, Annie and Jason!
Looks great, Carly and Trez. 1 hour to go.
1 hour to go, Trez.
I was hoping I would have had these done by now.
Yeah.
How are you going there? I'm going brilliantly. I am doing zucchini flowers, removing some stamens.
You're so delicate with them.
The zucchini flowers are the double rainbow of the dish. I do not want to rip any petals. I want them to be perfect.
Super delicate. I've ripped 2, which is not ideal.
I need to focus, laser focus.
Focus times a million.
Sweetie, there's under an hour to go
Okay.
now. We've really got to be moving. How far from getting your creme caramel in the oven are you?
Not too far away.
I've made creme caramels many times before. It's a dish that I love to eat, and I love to cook it for my friends. So I'm pretty confident with this dessert today.
This custard smells good, sweetie.
Does it?
Yeah.
The worst case scenario with these desserts is that they're going to be overcooked and they're going to be eggy, but I can't undercook them either.
Good work. Hey, I love you.
I love you.
Good work. Oh, nice.
Now I'm going to get these beef cheeks underway. These beef cheeks are the hero of the main, so I need to get them spot on. All right, let's get some heat cranking. If I don't get these beef cheeks just right, this could send us home.
45 minutes to go, Tress. 45 minutes to go, and I've still got to fry the flowers. Tresnay's got to make the salad and the mayo. And I forgot I have to fill the flowers too.
All right, oh, far out. I don't think you stuffed them.
Nah, the filling doesn't just magically get in there. I forgot about that.
All right, time-wise, this has just put a massive rocket behind us. We need to power on. We've got so much to do. We need 15 minutes to plate up. That gives us half an hour to do most of our dish.
So yeah, I'm just worried that those soufflés, they've got to be perfect.
I know. The soufflés, when they come out of the oven the first time, they have to be set enough just to be able to hold their shape.
They look pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
So what are we going to turn them over in?
On a baking. Yeah, good idea. The soufflés have been in the oven for 13 minutes. Time to take them out. This is the nerve-wracking bit.
Well, the soufflés have just come out of the oven.
You've got to be so careful with them.
Oh, God, you do not want them to sink. Nobody likes a floppy soufflé.
How are they going?
Yeah,
they look beautiful.
Amazing. I think they're set through enough, but this is going to be touch and go.
Can I turn one up?
Yeah.
Hey! Easy as that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Slides out straight away.
Looks amazing.
Nice. Hey.
Sweetie, they look like the best soufflés you've ever made.
I think so.
Now that the soufflés are out of their moulds, we're going to add cream and cheese on top because cheese is good on everything. We need to work really quickly and gently with them, get them back in that oven quickly so they don't collapse and fall apart.
That was a bit of an epic fail, wasn't it? You're joking.
What?
Doesn't fit in the oven.
This is not good.
Sweetie, I've got to move them because that oven tray doesn't fit in the oven. And yes, they're sinking in my hands.
We just don't have time on our side.
Annie, you got to do that quick. Sweetie, the first
23
batch.
minutes. They've got to be in the oven now.
I don't want to be plating up collapsed soufflés because that's just going to look like a pile of mushy cheese. I know you like cheese.
Not like that.
Still to come,
I don't want to leave ever.
with an elimination looming.
I don't have time for this.
Which team
Get back here. Seriously, stick to our plan.
will be the first to crack?
If I was in my classroom, I'd give myself a detention.
It's entree in the sudden death cook-off, and we're making twice-baked Gruyere soufflés.
Sweetie, these are looking okay. I haven't dropped any, so far so good.
We need to get them back in the oven for that second baking so that they don't collapse.
Annie, you got to do that quick.
Sweetie, they've got to be in the oven now. I'm really worried. You know, we've got a lot of pressure riding on this dish.
And at the end of the day, one team's going home.
We've got to make sure that these are spot on.
Guys, you've got 30 minutes on the clock.
30 minutes, guys! 30 minutes to go. I haven't even made my tempura batter, haven't fried my flowers off, and I have to fill the flowers too.
Hey guys!
I don't know what's going on in here. We're not focused.
See this bad boy? He's got a little rip in him. I've had splits worse than this before. Geez, just talk to my ex.
They've got a lot to do. They haven't made the batter.
hasn't been made.
And they've got to deep fry all of them, plate up.
The salad.
Is there a salad too?
This is pushing it to the wire. We've got so much to do, 30 minutes to go, so it's going to be very close.
All right, are you ready to get on the tempura batter? Is that oil hot enough?
The batter needs to be super light. I don't want it to be like fish and chip shop batter. I want it to be quite delicate, like the flowers.
For the entree, I'm making the lime mayonnaise because it goes with the zucchini flowers perfectly.
I prefer to do it by hand. I'm not a lover of doing this in the whizzy thing.
Tresnay, she's hand making her mayonnaise. If they did it with a stick blender, it'd just be like a 2-second job, which is now taking them ages. Look, we've spent more time with Carly and Tresnay. We went round the instant restaurants with them as the gate crusher round. So, you know, if we wanted any team to stay safe, it'd be them.
Time is ticking.
I'm starting to really worry about my dessert. These creme caramels should be starting to set by now. They should start to firm up a bit, but they're still so liquid.
Sweetie, I'm turning these up. I'm a bit worried about them.
I'm just worried they're not going to cook in time.
Tresnay. Yes? Look at that bad boy.
Carly and Tresnay, they've only got 20 minutes left, but they haven't even started making the salad yet. And they've got to finish the mayonnaise and fry the zucchini flowers.
They are a little too calm and I need to push a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they crispy, Carly? Yeah. Are they really? Check them.
These zucchini flowers need the texture of the crunch. So you've got crunch, you've got creaminess. If they're not crispy, it's just a soggy mess.
They're not crispy. They need to go in longer, trust me.
I'm really stressed. I just don't think I have enough time to refry them.
That one is, that one isn't. Okay.
But this competition means so much to us, so we need to ensure that every single element on the dish is amazing.
Are you salading, Trez?
Yep, I'm doing it now.
Teams, you've got 15 minutes to go. You're in the home straight. Make it count.
I'm going to start plating up.
Yeah, cool. Good choice. There's 15 minutes to go, so it's time to pull those soufflés out of the oven.
Be gentle.
Send that one my way right now, please. Yum.
Sweet, cool.
Oh man, I've got to get them on a plate and not kill them while I do that. Plating these soufflés up is so nerve-wracking. I've got to be so gentle with them.
Oh my God, they're scary. They could just collapse, couldn't they?
This is tense. This is so tense.
Looking good, Carls, looking good.
Yeah, I'd be a lot better if we had things plated. We have not got enough time to plate up, and generally plating up's my thing, but Tresnay has to take over. Cutting device!
Sweetie, how are you going with that salad?
Good. This competition is the most important thing to us. It's a great opportunity to be able to learn as much as we possibly can.
We don't want to go home. We're not ready to leave. We're ready to pump these dishes out.
Jeez, it's frantic. I'm running from one end of the kitchen with hot zucchini flowers in my hand. Sorry. If I was in my classroom, I'd give myself a detention.
I can't neglect my desserts any longer. I'm hoping now that they've set. I'm hoping now that they're cooked. I'm just not sure that they're baked. I'm just going to turn them off. I'm just going to leave them in the oven to keep slowly cooking and pull them out when we come back in for meat.
How's the lemon cutting going, Carls?
Lemon cutting is going well.
I'm just going to put about that much mayo on every plate, Carly, and hopefully it's enough.
Guys, got 1 minute left. Move it.
Quick, clean the plate.
Come on, guys.
That's it, guys. Time's up. Step away from your benches. Teams, thank you for your entrees. We'll see you back here for the main course. You can take a break out the back.
Walking out of the kitchen, I'm feeling absolutely buggered. It was a hard 90 minutes, and I'm just hoping that they like our food.
Just imagine Pete Manu just like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Was that Pete or Manu?
It was a mix. It was a mix.
So we've done everything we can. I'm feeling really good at the moment. I'm feeling really positive. See, I'm really happy with that. That's one of my favourite dishes. Now it's time for the guest judges to come in and do their blind tasting.
Chefs, welcome back to the Sudden Death Cook-Off and the blind tasting table.
The judges have got no idea who's cooked what, so it's all down to flavour of the food.
Zucchini flowers.
Let's just hope they love cheese as much as we do.
Team 1 created twice-baked Gruyere cheese soufflé with walnut, pear and rocket salad.
The souffle itself is technically really well done. I think they've done a great job on that. That's not an easy thing to do, so well done.
For me, it's missing an element. I want to taste the cheese where it gets that nice caramelised flavour and it's a little bit crunchy on top.
I think we're missing the twice cookedness of the souffle. Like traditionally would have a nice thick, rich sauce over the top.
I'm the same. Sauce, where is the sauce?
Yes, the sauce would have been a great way to take it, but I think this is a good version as well. I'm still loving this.
Thanks, Christo. You're welcome, Harry. I like that souffle.
Flavour's good. It's nice and light.
I'd order that again, definitely. Yeah. Shall we move on to Team 2's?
Sure.
It's colourful.
It is colourful.
It looks very inviting. I like the little coriander leaves.
I'm really enjoying those flavours, especially with the lime mayonnaise.
That's gorgeous, and it really lifts the dish.
I like the crunch in the batter.
The batter has got a bit of crunch to it, but I would prefer a lighter batter.
I would have liked more mayonnaise as well. There was hardly any on there for enough for two zucchini flowers. Thank you, chefs. We'll see you back here for the main course.
Thanks, Pete.
Tastes good.
It's nice and juicy and...
Yeah, nice and crispy batter.
It just seems to be missing something. It's really bland.
Yeah, I think the souffle's just... The souffle had a nice flavour. It was nice and light. I think I'd choose the zucchini. Yeah, I think out of both the entrees, the zucchini I chose. Interesting.
The table is divided.
Yes.
Coming up,
Get it on! No, you can't. Seriously.
with entree too close to call,
Come on, guys.
which team can bring it home with the beef
I'm feeling stressed now, sweetie.
and save themselves from elimination?
I think we're running out of time. I don't think they're going to make it.
I can't look.
Come on, teams, let's move it. We need your main course in 1 hour. The time starts now.
It's beef versus beef for the main course. Beef cheeks versus beef Wellington. This is a cracking contest.
Come on, Annie and Jason.
It's the second course for sudden death, and we're cooking beef Wellington with potato gratin.
I'm going to get straight onto these mushrooms because we've got to get this beef Wellington in that oven ASAP.
I want this beef to be cooked medium rare, so I need it to be in that oven for at least 35 minutes, and then we've got to rest it.
It needs to go in that oven soon because it needs to cook and it needs to rest.
Yeah, if it doesn't rest, then they have blood all over the pastry. It's just nasty.
They're really going to be under the pump. I'll be really, really impressed if they get this all done. Looking at Annie and Jason, they look very calm, very different to what we've seen previously.
Let's hope it sticks all the way through.
Sweetie, I'm just getting the cream caramels out.
While Jason's working on the Wellington, I need to pull the desserts out of the oven. I just hope they're not overcooked. Whoa! And those ones on the back are overdone. By leaving them in the warm oven, I think they've overcooked.
I've got some burnt ones, sweetie.
They're not burnt, they're just caramelised.
I'm not going to know what they're like until we flip them out.
Hopefully when I turn them up, they'll be fine.
Annie, head up high. You'll be fine. You've got this, guys.
My laser focus is bang on track. How's yours going? Bang on.
In the entree, I lost my laser focus. So going into main, we've got to keep our positivity.
If Carly and Trisno left today, it'd be so upsetting because I don't feel like it's their time and I don't feel like they deserve to go.
I'm just going to do my empowerment circle. Of course you are.
An empowerment circle is like a protection.
Got to be empowered.
That will make the person standing inside it empowered. I feel like that's going to be a really good step forward for the main.
Keep up the excellent work!
First things first, I need to open up this pressure cooker and see if these beef cheeks are done. These need to be perfect.
When I pull them out, hopefully they don't fall apart.
If they're overdone, it's ruined. If they're underdone, I have to get them back on the heat. This is a crucial moment.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It is perfect. It worked. Now I just need to make sure everything else goes with it perfectly so that beef can shine.
Guys, you've got 45 minutes to go and make this dish a winner.
Sweetie, under the pump.
Can't believe how quick that clock is moving.
45 minutes to go. We don't have the Wellingtons in the oven. We've got no potatoes prepped. We haven't made the sauce. This is not good.
I want these Wellingtons in the oven now.
To make my beef Wellington, firstly, I have to seal the beef. I want to keep all those beautiful juices in that cut of beef, so I need to seal that off and then coat it in mustard to give it a little bit of a bite.
What I love about beef Wellington, it's encasing that beautiful tender fillet of beef with mushroom and puff pastries.
It's beautiful, but there's two things they need to make sure that they get right. One is the pastry and one is how cooked the beef is inside.
That's right, and you only find out when you cut through.
It's time to form the Wellington. I lay prosciutto, spread my mushroom, and then roll the beef up in it. I then wrap it in the pastry.
Sweetie, we've really got to move it. Sudden death is getting real. If we don't get this done, we're out.
Well done, Annie.
Oven, now.
The Wellington needed to be in the oven 10 minutes ago. We're hardly going to get our beef cooked, let alone have time to rest.
I've just cranked it. Get them heated up and get them cooked.
We turn all of the ovens up as high as they can go, hopefully to get some heat through our food. But we won't know if that beef is cooked perfectly until we cut into it.
We haven't lost our focus, have we, Trez? We're back. Back and badder than ever.
Whilst Tresnay's working on the main, I need to start on the shortbread.
I'm making Tresnay's Mars shortbread.
I need to laser focus because I do not want to make Ma upset.
Granny lived to 103 eating this magical shortbread. Yeah. We're giving you all a shot at eternal youth.
A lot of people don't know that about Ma's shortbread.
Sweetie, we've left too much. The potatoes. We're not going to get those potatoes done.
I'm on to them now.
Should have done this in prep time.
There's a lot of panic in Annie and Jason's kitchen. They're running out of time. I don't think the potato gratin is going to make it the plate.
It's not looking great.
Sweetie, this is the fastest I've ever peeled potatoes. I don't know if it's fast enough.
I'm stressing out. I'm freaking out that nothing is going to get cooked in time.
Seeing as you'll stay quick with the knife while I'm finishing peeling these, do you want to get those echallots?
No, I reckon I should start slicing them.
No, because there's no point putting them in the food processor until they're all peeled.
We're fighting. We're not in sync. I just feel like we're back to our old ways, bickering in the kitchen.
For once, I just wanted to pipe down and do what she's told.
Sweetie, can't I just start doing those?
No, you can't. No, get back here. Seriously, stick to our plan.
I can't watch. I feel like Team Cheese is melting.
No, it's not. We've just got to believe that we can do it. So keep your chin up and keep cooking. We can do this.
Come on, guys, let's go. Let's stay positive.
See what I mean about confidence, sweetie? They believe you can do it. There you go, there's your potatoes.
I don't have much time for this potato to cook, so I'm going to slice them really thinly. I pour some cream over the top and pop them in the oven. This might just work.
First lot of shortbread out of the oven. It's looking pretty good. I think Ma's going to be proud.
Sweet! I'm feeling really good in this, mate. I've got 3 things going. I'm flicking some Brussels sprouts. I'm stirring some sauce. I've got the polenta going.
You're the polenta queen, mate. It's going a little bit grainy. I don't want grainy polenta going to the judges.
I've made this a few times and got it completely wrong, so I'm hoping today is one of those days where I get it right.
All right, guys, 12 minutes.
I'm really, really nervous. These beef Wellingtons, they might have baked long enough. I'm really devo about this Wellington if it doesn't cook in time. If it comes out rare, I'm going to be absolutely gutted.
I think get it out of the oven. It's going to rest. Get them out.
Should we just pull them out now and rest them? What's better, cooked or rested? If our Wellington doesn't rest, we're going to have blood all over our plates, we're going to have soggy pastry. Get the Wellington out.
They've got to rest for at least 5 minutes before we put them on that plate. I'm really scared about what I'm going to find when I cut into it.
Teams, 10 minutes to go. Make sure you've done everything you can.
You got to start plating up.
If there's one thing we can do, it's make stuff look pretty. I mean, we've been born in these bodies. We've got to do something. To make this dish look pretty, we need to put the beef cheek in the centre of the plate and then pipe polenta.
Oh, I don't think I'll have enough time to pipe it.
We're poshing up this beef cheek because we want it to be amazing. We do not want to go HOME.
Guys, we've got 5 minutes left.
Just start carving this. Quick, quick, quick.
There's no time left on the clock. I've got to start putting these Wellingtons on the plate.
Do it, do it, do it.
I just can't watch.
If it isn't cooked on the inside, I'll already be on the way back to the Hunter Valley. I'll carve the first one. I'm not happy with this, sweetie.
It's rare.
It's rare?
It's rare. It's rare.
This is just a disaster. This is going to send us home.
Really strong dishes here for sudden death. We've got beef cheeks versus beef Wellington. Both delicious if done well.
Annie and Jason are still really, really stressed. They have only a few minutes left on the clock and they think the beef is not cooked enough.
This is just a disaster.
The Wellingtons aren't looking good. I've got to get those gratins out. I checked the potatoes.
These look pretty miserable.
I think they're cooked, but I don't have any other option at the moment. They're going on that plate.
All right, I need to get around you.
Once again, time's got the better of us.
Whoa, spillage.
I'm slopping beef cheeks. There's juice going everywhere.
And I'm like, you're kidding me. You're killing me, girl.
Teams, only got 1 minute left.
Do you think we're going home?
Yeah, I think this is sending us home.
This is hot.
Tresnay's been working on this polenta.
It's really hot. Really hot.
I come along, grab it, and just on every plate.
I'm hoping this is enough polenta. I think so.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, guys. Time's up. Step away from your benches.
I'm feeling completely gutted. For me, this is a massive step down from the entree. In my eyes, this isn't good enough to keep us from going home.
Teams, we'll see you back here for your final dish.
Heading out to the back of house. We're feeling happy that we got everything on the dish, not happy that the presentation wasn't where we wanted it.
We can do better than that. Yeah.
We want to be here to inspire, and so far, that's not what I've done today.
I'm really worried. I'm hoping that the judges don't mind how rare that beef is.
Hopefully our dishes are good enough to keep us in the competition.
I think we should start with the Wellington. Do you agree?
I'm loving the little gratin on the side. The potatoes perfectly cooked. Beef, it's cooked beautifully pink.
Beautifully rare, isn't it?
In their eyes, they think it's undercooked, I believe.
We think it's good.
For us.
Yeah.
But you don't know if it's cooked until you actually cut into it. So it's, you know, it's a risk. The fact that they made their own pastry, unbelievable.
It's a difficult thing to get right, but mine's underdone.
They knew that they needed another 10 minutes in the oven. The pastry would have been a little bit more cooked because mine is really doughy there.
Wow.
That's rare. So pastry's not cooked all the way, hey?
Sorry, that's not rare, that's blue.
You know what?
That's all I can say.
It's not even cooked.
It's...
Oh, no. I can't eat that, unfortunately.
Team 2 have produced for us beef cheeks in red wine with cheesy polenta and Brussels sprout salad.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to this.
Look at that cheek.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's just falling apart. I couldn't cook any better myself. The beef cheek, they're just down, you know, that's big. But for me, that's where it ends because I just feel sad. The polenta, the dots, it looks like it's been a drip going across the plate.
If you have a dish like this, polenta can be the perfect partner, but you've got to have enough on the plate to eat it with those lovely juices and the sauce.
Really disappointing because they're almost there. Wow, that seems tender.
Oh, it's pretty bloody nice, isn't it?
Yeah, seriously, it's melting in my mouth. Yum.
Thank you, chefs. We'll see you back here for the dessert.
Thank you.
If we go home today, it's going to be the end of an amazing journey. The dessert needs to be amazing.
We've got to give it everything we've got.
Get to it, teams. It's time for dessert. For one of you, this is your last time in the competition. You have 30 minutes and your time starts now.
Come on, sweetie, let's have fun. This might be the last time we're cooking here, so let's enjoy it.
We had a stressful main and we need to bring it home with dessert.
You're doing good, baby.
We've got to hope that those creme caramels are cooked perfectly.
We can still win this.
Carly, it's all about positivity, mate. So I've got to poach these strawberries, crack open some sparkling.
For dessert, we're serving strawberry shortcake stack.
I need 15 minutes for plating, no joke.
I've already cooked Tresnay's Mars shortbread, but I'm feeling a lot of pressure because there's still a lot to do. We've got a whipped cream, poached strawberries, reduced syrup, and we also want to spend 15 minutes presenting it. This is not an easy dessert to put on the plate.
I think that dessert sounds really good. I think it's going to be like a shortbread layered cake.
And I think the presentation's important for this one.
Not ready to leave. I don't want to leave ever.
I need to get my sugar caramelising for my spun sugar.
Are you confident with this spun sugar?
Oh, not really, but...
You got to give it a crack.
Yeah, I've never done the spun sugar domes before. This is something new.
I think it's going to be something that takes this dish from just being a good tasting dish to being a wow dish, which is what we need at this point. Everything's riding on this dessert. If this ends up like our main, we're in serious trouble.
Teams, 15 minutes to go.
I really need you to hurry up with the strawberries, Trev.
Yeah, I don't have time for this. There's 15 minutes to go and the strawberries are taking forever to cook.
They've got so much to do. Definitely, they've got to move faster.
Just hurry up.
Yeah, on him, mate.
It's stressing me because we wanted to spend 15 minutes on plating. Desserts need to be pretty.
Tresnay, I can't do it.
It's all about laser focus, Carly.
Stay positive.
Are you feeling positive, Carls?
No. I feel so anxious and so nervous. We don't want to go home.
Coming up,
The thought of going home is just looming like a dark cloud.
which team will survive sudden death?
Will your dessert keep you in this competition?
I can't operate when I'm shaking like a leaf.
Carly and Tresnay for dessert are doing a strawberry shortbread stack.
And we've got Annie and Jason doing creme caramel.
A lot has to be done from both teams from where I'm standing.
Sweetie, to have any chance of staying, we've got to get this perfect. It's time to flip the creme caramels out onto the plates for serving.
It's all about this moment when they turn that cream caramel out.
Is it overcooked? Is it undercooked?
Or is
You
it
never
set
know.
perfectly?
So good.
It's perfect. It looks amazing. This could win it for us if they all look like this.
Some of these dishes look nice, sweetie. Oh, that one doesn't.
It's a bit of a mixed bag. Some of them are coming out and they've got all these little air holes around the side and they just look overcooked. I just hope we've got enough good ones to send to the judges.
There's 11 minutes left. Whatever you're doing, hurry up.
The strawberries are still taking forever to cook. I can't put together these shortcake stacks without the strawberries.
We've still got 10 minutes. It's fine. We needed 15. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm trying to calm Carly down. She's not listening to a word I'm saying. So I just have to focus on this dessert because I don't want to go home.
Come on, Carly.
Sweetie, these are starting to look pretty good.
Once the caramels cool down a bit, for my spun sugar, I used a spoon to drizzle it over the soup ladles to create nice little baskets.
This spun sugar, it's just sugar on top of
the
caramel.
Creme caramel is quite a sweet dessert as it is, and to add more sugar to it.
Sweetie, I really hope this dessert isn't too sweet.
Everyone needs a bit of extra sweetness in their life, right?
Teams, this is sudden death. You've got 5 minutes to go. Come on.
5 minutes, 5 minutes.
I'm trying to construct the dessert. My hands are shaking so much, I can't get the cream onto the plate.
Can you take over here? I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm shaking. Just calm down, would you?
We care so much about this competition. I don't want to see it slip away.
Definitely Carly's very stressed out.
Come on, Carly.
Let's finish smiling, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We had such a hectic main, and now at dessert time, it's going well. We're making the most of it. We're having fun.
Hang on.
Good.
Come on.
It's all right.
Stop. Still got a bit of time.
I put the strawberry syrup on the plate, but I'm so stressed because the thought of going home is just looming like a dark cloud.
Good work, girls. It's coming together really nicely.
Still got 2.5 minutes. Doing well, girls.
That looks so pretty.
Look how good these little domes look. Yay!
Oh, they look so pretty.
Guys, got 1 minute left. You've got to move faster.
Fairy floss. Fairy floss.
Persian fairy floss. I haven't got the Persian fairy floss.
This one doesn't have
Can I
cream.
put a dollop?
Get it on.
Come on, guys.
Get it on. Yes.
They're running out of time. I don't think they're going to make it.
I can't look.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Time's up. Step away from the benches.
High five. They look amazing.
I love you.
I love you too.
Don't be upset.
I'm not. We did amazing, hey?
Yeah, I love you.
Cool. That looks amazing. That's the best looking dish, I think, that we've served up in this competition.
Well done.
That looks awful. I'm so devastated. Throwing all those elements on the plate, this is not the dessert that I wanted to put up today. My students at home will be looking at this and thinking, she's lost it.
Teams, thank you for all your hard work. Take a break and we'll see you back here for the final announcement.
I've let us both down today and
We're a team. We've done our best. Have you done your best?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, think positive. Carly has not let me down. I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you. You're a good egg, mate. You're a good egg.
We're done. I'm just happy we did it. We got all the plates out. They look pretty cool. It's yummy. Cream caramels are yum. Hopefully it's enough. Hopefully they love it too.
Let's start with team 1.
Very pretty. I love this dessert. I think it's very pretty and great flavours from the caramel, beautiful flavours from the cream.
Unfortunately, for us, Colin, I think it's a little bit overcooked, which makes it very eggy.
Looks a little bit grainy. You can see all these bubbles on the side. It should be smooth and creamy.
I think it's only got a couple of minutes too long in the oven, to be honest with you.
Our one is actually cooked quite nicely.
Perfect.
It's really smooth all the way through. But the sugar basket, it's pretty, but it's kind of like caramel on the caramel.
It doesn't make any sense to me because it makes this dessert even sweeter than it should be.
Wow, that looks stunning.
Thank you.
How do they do that?
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
Impressive.
I think that eggy flavour is kind of putting it.
Mine tastes eggy.
Yours does.
Okay, on to Team 2's dessert.
This is a dish that's really close to my heart. I love a good shortbread, and they've cooked this shortbread beautifully.
It's beautifully short, it's crisp, it's cooked perfectly, and it's not too sweet.
Well, it's a dessert. It's quite small, very small.
It's like I've been cheated, it's missing something.
If I was at high tea and this was one of the items and I picked that up, that would be one of my favourites. Is it really enough for a dessert? I'm not sure.
Thank you. Yeah, that does look really unfinished.
Okay, it looked better from a distance.
Looking at presentation, Carly and Tresnay's doesn't look the best. Kind of looks something like a child would do or something you'd have for afternoon tea. But it's
That's
beautiful.
really nice shortbread.
That shortbread is amazing. I think I like the shortbread more, but it did show way less technique. I think it's going to be so close.
One of us is going home, and you know what? Annie and Jason are good people. We're good people. This kind of stuff doesn't happen to good people. I'm really hoping for a twist, and maybe we both get to stay.
We've done a bloody good job today. I'm really proud at what we've pulled off. It ain't over till the cows come home.
Carly and Tresnay, Annie and Jason. Sudden death demands just one thing, your absolute best. And then you have to wonder, is your best better than your rivals?
I am so tense. I've never been so scared in my life. I feel like I'm standing in front of a firing squad.
Carly and Tresnay, you started with prawn and ricotta stuffed zucchini flowers with la mayonnaise. Your main course was beef cheeks in red wine with cheesy polenta and Brussels sprout salad. And for dessert, you created strawberry shortcake stack. Let's see what the guest judges thought. Karen?
Thanks, Manu. Your zucchini flowers had a lovely crisp batter, and you had that lovely lime mayonnaise, which worked perfectly with the ricotta filling. But then I needed more of that to sort of finish the dish. And your beef cheeks, perfectly cooked beef cheeks with a lovely rich sauce. But I needed more of the polenta to soak up the juices of that beef cheek. Strawberries and cream, how can you go wrong with that flavour combination? Your shortbread was cooked perfectly. Overall, I love the creativity and adventurous spirit in your menu. I score you a 7.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm really happy with a 7, really happy.
Karen Martini is a sweetheart. She is compliment sandwich guru.
I think tonight you gave us a beautiful menu, but your zucchini flowers, I would have preferred a simpler batter that was just lighter for that dish. For your menu tonight, I score you a 6.
I love your vision and your techniques are commendable, but you need to make your dishes more cohesive. Tonight, I give you a 6.
Ladies, good evening.
Colin? Hi, Colin.
Dessert hit the table. I was like, is that it? Where's the rest of it? Well, on tasting it, it was beautiful. The strawberries and the cream worked. Overall, I'm going to give you 6.
I'm feeling we could be in a bit of trouble here. I've got a pretty big feeling that we're going home.
Colleen Tresnay, you had some amazing highs and some lows with your menu this evening.
Zucchini flowers, crispy on the outside, soft in the middle.
Beef cheeks in red wine. Yum.
All I had to do is push the fork on it and it was just falling apart.
If you had have showed as much love to the other ingredients, we would have had a standout dish. And the dessert. I thought this was going to be your showstopper.
2 bites of that biscuit, which was beautiful, but was it exciting enough? I expected a lot more from you.
It's so frightening. It's as if we're going to a hot, fiery inferno. We are not finished in this competition. It means so much to us.
The score I'm giving you for your menu is a 7.
Thanks, Pete.
The score I'm giving you for your 3-course meal tonight is a 7.
Thanks, Mary.
7's pretty good.
7 is good. Like, I didn't expect that.
So, Colleen Tresnay, that gives you a grand total score of 39 out of 60.
I think, like Carly and Tresnay, we had some good things and we had some bad things. We might have a chance to be staying in the competition.
Annie and Jason, your entree was 2 iceberg Gruyere cheese souffle with pear, walnuts, and rocket salad. You followed it with beef Wellington with potato gratin and red wine sauce. And for dessert, a creme caramel, spun sugar, and edible flowers.
Annie and Jason, your souffle. Classic flavours that work beautifully together. And the souffle itself was lovely and light. But for me, I would have liked to have seen it in some cream sauce gratinade with cheese on top, because this is where the magic happens in this dish for me. And your main course, the beef Wellington, it needed more time in the oven. But lucky for you, us 6 here really appreciate a rare piece of meat.
We thought our Wellington was a disaster. They like it.
Yeah.
I give you a 6.
This is
I'm
good.
starting to feel quite confident.
Annie and Jason, you showed some excellent techniques. Dessert, cream caramel. Mine was cooked beautifully. For your menu tonight, I give you a 6.
Some old favourites, and for the most part, I really enjoyed them. Tonight, I give you a 6.
Guys, when you cook the classics for 6 judges, you need to nail them. I love creme caramel. Unfortunately, mine was overcooked. If I'd got this in a restaurant, I would have sent it back. Just not good enough.
Oh, damn.
Overall, I give you 5.
It's going to be close. It's just up to Pete Manu now.
Annie and Jason, I actually enjoyed your souffle without it being coated in cheesy sauce. Yours had this element of lightness to it.
Your main course, you know, the fact that you decided to make your own rough path, I was like, oh my God, good luck, guys. But you did it. But it was actually undercooked.
Your dessert, it wasn't a bad effort, but there were inconsistencies at the table. A solid menu this evening, some ups, some downs. The score I'm giving you for your menu is a 7.
The score I'm giving you for your 3-course meal tonight is a 7.
Annie, Jason, that gives you a grand total score of 37 out of 60.
Carly and Tresnay, that means that you have the higher score and you stay in the competition. Congratulations.
Thanks. Sorry, guys.
We are so sad for Annie and Jason. They don't deserve to go home.
Kelly, I saw you crossing your fingers earlier on. Was that hoping that you could both stay?
Maybe. We've got a responsibility now. We can't let ourselves down, but we cannot let Annie and Jason down.
Annie and Jason, that means that you've been eliminated, and I'm so sorry.
No, we're good. To think how far we've come as cooks is absolutely incredible.
You're going to be cooking dinner from now on.
I didn't see that one coming. Damn.
We're going to miss you.
Well done, guys.
Oh, good job. Oh, don't cry.
It's sad saying goodbye to Annie and Jason because, you know, it starts to kick in. This is the game. We've got to say goodbye to friends.
We did our best.
Smashed it.
Oh, my favourite one. It's going to be so much less cheese. I love cheese.
Go and open her up.
Look at that.
This competition, it's been an amazing adventure. Cheers.
I think you've started off this competition with a bang.
We've had ups and downs.
Oh, the sauce is amazing. Oh, you're kidding me.
Put them in the oven. We've cooked some good food, and I think we can be proud for that.
I loved it. Yum.
Lots of flavour, executed well. Nothing to fault.
Yeah. One of the most important things that we've learnt in this competition is how good our relationship is.
Proud of you.
If we can get through My Kitchen Rules together, we can get through anything.
Remember, sweet dreams are made of cheese.
She's tasted her way around the world.
I love Italy. I've been there a couple of times.
But will the humble pizza be their downfall?
How hard is it to make pizza? Chloe and Kelly haven't even served yet. Really?
What happened to all that time?
We have not even got a pizza in the oven.
They're going to have no votes.
We might be going to sudden death because we don't serve anybody.
Is this the moment Australia's been waiting for?
The team going to sudden death is...
My Kitchen Rules, tomorrow 7:30.